Hi, my name is MK2 James Summers. I've been with the Coast Guard approximately 10 years. I'm a machinery technician. I'm also a EMT and a federal boarding officer. The Coast Guard typically keeps their PFDs in top condition. When it becomes unserviceable, we take it out of service and bring in a new life jacket. Our PFDs have been pretty reliable. I personally haven't had any issues with them not being reliable. But occasionally, due to our work, we could get rips and tears possibly. But once again, once we get one of those, it becomes unserviceable, and then we bring in a new one. 5 different types of PFDs. The Type 1 is a buoyant device that will keep your head above water. The Type 2 is a near-shore buoyant device that may keep your head above water. Type 3 is basically a work vest PFD. It's designed for working in, but it will not keep your head above water. It's not designed for an unconscious person. You need to actively keep yourself upright. The Type 4 is a throwable PFD. It could either be a life ring or a seat cushion. And the Type 5 is a special purpose PFD. It comes in many different varieties. The variety that we use is the Mustang survival suit. I'm sorry, the Mustang Type 5, and that is a full body PFD. One flaw that I would say is that it's bulky, the Type 3 that we use. We have another Type 5 that we can use. It's an inflatable. It's a little bit smaller, but the one that our station uses is the buoyant vest, and it's just a little bulky. I would definitely make them smaller. As it is right now, I can work in them, but sometimes it becomes a little difficult getting into tight spaces. Our PFDs will last several years. It's hard to determine an exact amount of time how long they'll last, but I personally had mine for 3 years, and I haven't had too many problems with it. The PFD that we use the most in the Coast Guard is the Type 3 because we're constantly working, so we're using the working vest while we're on the boats, while we're on the decks of the larger cutters. The next one that we use the most would probably be the Type 5, and that would be the Mustang suit. The Coast Guard is always looking to save money in the long run, just to make sure that we can provide the best service possible. So we're always looking to save money, and we're always looking for reliability, just to make sure that we can do our job the most efficient as possible.
Mike. I want to see Mike in it.
Put it on Megan.
You know what I'm really worried about? This box being wet.
Yeah, we're not going to tell Miles that happened.
Yeah, you won't see the light of day.
In there.
Unless he watches this video and hears us talk.
It looks like one of my dad's snowsuits that he wears when he goes out.
Well, we kind of use it when we go skiing too.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes.
But they don't tell their captains that. They just let that be put on the down. Oh dang.
Wow.
Wow.
What if we made a soup made out of Wintex?
So that holding will keep you afloat, or when it hits the water, does it inflate?
No. This will keep you afloat just how it is. If you can feel right here, you can feel the flotation in there.
Yeah, I got it.
However, to keep your head above water, you have an inflatable pillow right behind it.
Oh.
That's good.
How far does it keep you out of the water? Like,
This one provides the same buoyancy as the Type 3 because it has flotation throughout. And what this is designed for a little bit colder water. We wear these when it's between when the water and air temperature is between 50 and 60 degrees. We'll wear this one, and this suit allows for water to enter into it.
Yeah.
And then our body keeps that water warm, and that's why it's compartmentalized too. That's why it has the straps here. It'll compartmentalize basically this area and this area, and then the upper body.
Gotcha.
Do they have these on cruise ships?
No.
No.
No, they don't use it. This is a Type 5. This is a special purpose one.
Okay.
Good. Just text the whole thing.
That'd be good for our SWAT.
I've never seen this before.
No?
No?
You want to try it on?
Sure. It's gonna be a little short for it, but it's
Yeah.
okay.
That's all right.
On my bucket list.
Try on a Mustang suit?
Yeah.
Any question if their equipment doesn't match up or anything like that, then I can reference this.
Yeah.
And personal flotation devices. Basically, these are all the requirements. These are the carriage requirements. So, all wearable PFDs must have
So really the main thing is it's got to be 15.5.
5.
0.5. 0.5? Alright, that's it. It's not bad.
Pretty much. And I know there's a lot more technical information that goes in there too.
Yeah.
But that's why we use the. Whenever I do my inspections, I don't know all that technical information, so that's why I look for the Coast Guard approval number. And once I find that, then I know that it's hit all those specifics. If you can find who makes the Coast Guard approval number, and they can give you the requirements for what you would need to get that approval number.
So like,
I'm assuming that it has to have certain stitching, it has to have certain
like ours
flotation.
isn't this kind of stitching. Ours is not good. Yeah, but we could, if we put the time into it just because we were rushing to get into the experiment, we could definitely do that. So like, how long do you think it would be to get a life jacket certified?
Long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really will.
So we have 4 weeks. We don't need to get it
Oh
certified.
no, 4 weeks is plenty.
Really? Oh. You got me really excited for a second. I was like, I'm gonna get certified for the expo.
You're probably talking years.
Years.
I would probably say about a year or two, maybe more. Because the Coast Guard is very slow.
We didn't have that time to get it, so sorry.
Okay. Yeah, you're probably talking quite a long time. And then to actually get it, and that's just to get the approval number, to get it in service, you're probably talking another several months, maybe a year or so.
Alright. Interesting.
Yeah.
I was just wondering, in case we could just
Now let's
send
see how long
it.
it takes you to get it off.
It's alright.
This is my Type 3. This is the one that I work in.
Yeah. No, this is the least, or this is the best one or the worst one?
The one that I like the least is the Type 1.
Yeah.
But it's not really, it's basically designed for life-saving emergencies. It's not designed to work in or anything. If you're putting this one on, you're probably going to go in the water.
Oh, alright.
When you wear this one, you're going to be working on the boat quite a bit.
This is the type that I wear with kayak and outdoors.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, this is the one you'd be wearing for that one because it keeps everything away from your neck and shoulders, so you can still move your arms and still work on it, basically.
Alright, that's good. Alright, ours is going to look like that. Except
Okay.
it's going to have the foam.
Instead of the webbing.
Yeah.
The reason that we use the webbing,
More mobility.
that is more mobility and it's cooler.
Yeah.
It's more breathable.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I'll think about that then.
The Type 4, the throwable that we have, this one in particular is made out of a solid plastic with foam inside. Some of them are hollow inside.
Yeah.
Others are made of this stuff. And I mean, you've probably seen it kayaking too. Others use a seat cushion
Yeah.
that you can use. So,
Yeah. So this is what ours is going to look like.
okay. So you want to focus more on this one.
Yeah.
So,
So it's still got to be 15 pounds.
yep.
This is actually 15 pounds. Doesn't feel.
Oh no, it provides 15.5 pounds of buoyancy, which basically means it makes you pretty much like 15 pounds lighter in the water,
Yeah.
kind of. but it provides enough buoyancy to keep a 210-pound person afloat.
Yeah, we'll have to change that up then because we're doing 150.
Yeah. This one, you're gonna look at tilting. You're gonna get tilting with that.
Yeah.
Okay, because it's not designed to keep a person's head above water. With this one, obviously, you put your head through here, and the flotation is completely around your neck.
Yeah, so just your head is forward.
Yeah, and it provides more buoyancy in front of you,
Yeah.
so it actually brings you up like this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. Ours, see, the ways ours are floating is straight up because the padding in the back. We have padding in the back to support the head and then padding in the front. So
Okay.
it's floating like this. I mean, the nylon ones are taking on water now, so they're like dipping backwards. So, yeah, but I mean.
How long have the nylon, or how long have both of them been in the water, basically?
2-3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you notice the nylon start tipping?
3 days in. Less than that, actually. The next day, you can see the water line.
Yeah.
You can see it taking on. You can see a difference in it. The
Yeah.
nylon, but the Nanotex has been straight up since the beginning.
Okay.
No, but thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it.
Yep, no problem at all. Do you guys want to keep this one? You're more than welcome to if you want to.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, very
Thank you.
generous. Wow.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Those guys are nice people.
Yeah. Thank you.
What was it, 1 clip? No, 3 clips. If you don't have a zipper, then it has to have at least 3 clips.
Okay. We'll probably do 3
Yeah.
clips because the zipper a little harder for us.
Yeah, a little bit harder to sew in there.
So we'll probably do the 3 clips.
Okay.
Thank you though.
Yeah, no problem.